So hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm just giving the short introduction about the course that I'm going to start in this channel. This course is about the Python. I'm going to give the brief introduction about the Python programming language in this video, and from the next video, I'm going to start the basics uh, of Python, like its variable, data types, and etc. All the things related to the basic of Python that build the fundamental concept in Python. In today's video, I'm going to give the short introduction about the what is Python, how can you download it on your device, and how you set up the virtual environment, because virtual environment is very important to set up if you are going to do any project. In future we are going to do a lots of projects. So when you are going to do a project, so it is very important to make your own virtual environment, because virtual environment makes sure that there is a no version collapse between the two projects. Let's suppose you are building a project in which you are going to use a particular library like pandas or numpy, and let's suppose you are using a particular version of that library. Okay, and in some another project you are using some another version of that same library. So if you are not going to make the virtual environment is what? Virtual environment is just that it makes a virtual machine on your computer, on your device, and such that you can imagine it like a big store. Okay, like a mall. Okay, and there is a particular store for a particular item. Okay, so if you are not going to make a particular store of that item, then all the items are get mixed up. So same is that, like in the case of virtual environment in your machine, if you install some packages like pandas, and you are going to use the same package in all of your project, then that is not good for you. That makes a version collapse. Okay, let's suppose I give you one more example. We are going to do lots of project related to machine learning also. So in machine learning there is some package called that's not exactly machine learning, that's known as the deep learning. So in the deep learning you are going to deal with this PyTorch or TensorFlow. So some of the packages of the Python core Python is not compatible with your PyTorch or TensorFlow. Okay, so you have to uh, install some specific version of that package in your device. So in that case, you have to make a separate virtual environment in your device, and all the packages which are compatible with the TensorFlow should be installed on that package. So it's very important to make a virtual environment on your device before starting any project in Python. So let's start this video, and first of all, I gave you a brief introduction about the Python, what is a Python programming language is, and how to install on your machine. So first of all, you have to go to Chrome browser and Google, and you have just search a Python. So this is the first website that you are going to deal with. This is welcome to python.org. This is the official website of Python. So here you are getting the Python website. So you are just have to go to this download, and you just have to go to this Windows. If you are having Mac OS, you have to go to Mac OS or Windows. I'm going to the window, and all the things that I deal in this video is related to Windows only. Okay, so I just have to go to Windows, and then I have see here the stable releases and all. So here there is the Windows installer 64-bit. So here you have see the latest Python releases, Python 3.14.0. So this is the latest version of the Python, and you have to install this latest version of this Python. Okay, Python version. So you have to install it for a 64-bit machine. So if you click it, then in this window it appears to be downloaded, and then you have to set up like a normal any software you have to install. The normal process is to be followed here. Okay, so once you are install the Python, so then you have to set up all the path and all, and then you have open your uh, VS Code. So before opening this VS Code, I'm just going to make a new folder where I am going to deal each and every project and each and every code that I have to write. So here, let's suppose I just have to give this PyTeach PyTeach okay, so this is my folder, that is a PyTeach, and I'm going to build all the codes inside this folder. So I just have to right click on it, and I just have to open with okay, so I have to open it with VS Code. So for that I have to go to the VS Code. So this is my VS Code. You know how to install VS Code, what is VS Code, I'm not going to deal with that. Okay, so I just have to go to file, I just have to go to open folder. So and then I have to go to desktop, and here I have a something called PyTeach. Okay, so I just have to write PyTeach. You can directly open it with that folder only, but I'm going to select this folder. Okay, so this is how I can open my folder. I just have to close it down. Okay, so this is what my VS Code, and I just open the folder in which I'm going to perform all my tasks. Okay, so first of all you have to make a file. So before creating a file or a folder, so let's suppose this is a PyTeach my folder is, and let's suppose in today's video I am going to tell you what is a virtual environment and how to set up a virtual environment on your machine. So let's start it. Okay, so first of all what you have to do, you just have to open the new terminal here. Okay, so after opening this new terminal, give a sec. Okay, so now it's okay. So now what you have to do, you have to make a virtual environment. So first of all, you can make a folder here, and the name of this folder is basics basics of basic basic Python. You can say basic Python. So this is the folder that I have to make. Then I have to go inside this folder to make my virtual environment. So I just have to write the command cd. Cd is the command, and you have to specify your folder inside this PyTeach. It is now it is on PyTeach. Now you have to go inside this PyTeach. So I just have to write this basic Python here. Okay, so it goes inside this basic Python folder. I have to make the virtual environment. So for making the virtual environment, I just use the Python to make the virtual environment. You can install the Anaconda library also, and then using that Anaconda or Conda, you can make this Python virtual environment. Okay, so for making the virtual environment by just using the Python installed on your machine, okay, you just have to do Python m venv. Here this Python you have to write, then this is the make command m, and then you have to write the name of your virtual environment. Let's suppose I am just using the venv as a name of my folder, and then you have to write a command venv. Don't confuse between this venv and this venv. This is venv is just a name. Let's suppose for decreasing the confusion here, I just name it my env. So my env is the name of my virtual environment, and then I have to write venv. I just have to click it. Okay, so sorry, it's a mistake. Okay, so this is what this is. So first of all you have to write venv and then the name of the virtual environment. So this is a little bit of confusion I'm having. Okay, so now it is clear. First of all I have to write Python, then the make command, then you have to write venv. This is the part of a command. Okay, you are not going to do anything with this particular line. Okay, now after that you have to write the name of your virtual environment. So my name of the virtual environment is my env. Okay, now it makes the virtual environment on your machine. If you see here, so this is the virtual environment, this is created on your machine. So it includes the files like this, like include lib script git ignore. This is for GitHub. Push on the GitHub. If you want to code, if you want your code or your virtual environment to push on your GitHub, then you have to do there's a configuration file. Our main concern is about this scripts file, because it includes all the packages we are going to install in this particular virtual environment. All are going to save on this script only. Okay, so this is what the script is. So after making this virtual environment, let's suppose we have to after this we are ready to go with it, and we are ready to write our first code in Python. So we just have to clear it. You just have to clear this window, this terminal. After that, how can you activate? First of all, you just make a virtual environment on your machine named as myenv. Now you have to activate that virtual environment. Okay, so let's suppose I'm going to activate this virtual environment. How can you activate this virtual environment? So for activating this virtual environment, you are inside this basic Python folder. Inside that, you have to write a command. Command is that whatever with the name of your virtual environment. Let's suppose my virtual environment name is myenv. That's what myenv. After writing myenv, you have to write scripts. Myenv backslash scripts and then activate. This is the command that you have to write. Myenv. So there is an error. Why this error is? Okay, I need to clear it down. Just give me a sec. Okay, so you have to write Python. No, you have to write venv scripts activate. Okay, yeah, this is the command that you have to write. Myenv backslash scripts backslash activate. So this is how you can write it. Okay, after writing this particular, you are getting a my environment, whatever be the name of your virtual environment, you are getting as a bracket of that my environment, and that's how you can activate your virtual environment on your machine. So after activating your virtual environment, I just clear all of this thing. Sorry. Okay, so this is what you are having. Now first of all, what you have to do, just have to go here and make a new file, and that file name is, let's suppose, uh, let's suppose app.py or basic.py, whatever your file name, basic.py. So py is the extension of any Python file you have to give. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So this is here you are going to code your all the things that you are want to code. Here you can code. So let's write a hello world program. First of all, that hello world is the basic code that we are going to write uh, when we initialize to code any programming language. Okay, so let's code it. So here Python is a very easy language, okay, because of its syntax. If you want to print on your terminal the hello world, just have to write a print. Okay, so just have to write print here. Okay, print is basically used to print anything on your terminal. Okay, so it basically accepts a string value. Okay, so string can be in the Python, you can write the string inside a double quotation or inside a single quotation. Okay, so let's suppose I use a double quotation here, and in the double quotation, inside the double quotation, whatever you going to write, that will be displayed on your terminal. Here you can see it here. Okay, so let's suppose I just write hello world. Okay, and I just want to print it. There is a no semicolon in the Python as compared to any other programming language. Here you just have to write this particular syntax to print the hello world. You can directly run the Python file from here, or you can just go into your terminal, write Python and then your name of the file, basic.py. When you click it, okay, so there is a error. Why it is an error, I'm not going to understand. No such file or directory, basic.py. Okay, so I think, so I'm inside the basic Python, and there is some mistake or not, what it is. Okay, okay, sorry for the inconvenience, you bro. Guys, so I just have to clear it. So there is a simple syntax error I'm going to do. So Python, I that have to do basic.py. In the previous one, I just use the space like this. Okay, I just use this space, so you don't have to do any space when you just click this, you are going to hello world. Okay, so this is how this particular is going to work. I'm not going to cut out any error that I'm going to make in this course, because you have to understand what are the problems or what are the errors you are going to encounter when you deal with such a programming language. Okay, okay, so you are also going to run it from here. Just run Python file, and here you are having hello world. Okay, so I think it's very clear to all of you. We are in this video we have deal with how to what is Python programming. Python programming language is basically a high level language. Okay, so in this programming language there is a very, you are going to deal with a very easy syntax. There is a no syntax that troubles you. Okay, in the future, because that's why it is the best programming language that I ever seen in this world. Okay, so Python is a programming language in which it is famous for its syntax only. Okay, okay, so in the rest things we are going to deal in this course in the future videos. So in this video we are done with how to install the Python on your machine, how to set up the virtual environment, and how can you write your first program in the Python, that is a hello world program. So that's all for in this for this video. In the next video we are going to deal with the basic of Python, that is its data types, the control flow, and the loops. Okay, thank you for today's video. Thank you so much.